warming up my rotator cuffs because on the heavy dumbbell presses I don't want to get injured. Can't be getting injured. Yo guys, welcome back to another video on the YouTube channel. So today we're doing chest and tris, episode 4 of the bulking series, and it's a very special day because tomorrow I'm actually turning 20, so it's my last workout as a teenager. Unfortunately no Haynes today, he is caught up in finals exams, first chest and tris in this series, and I'm gonna make it a banger.
You guys aren't on this, right?
Yeah, that would like. That feels good.
So we're starting on incline dumbbell bench press. I'm starting this session off with a compound chest movement, just keeping it basic. If I can progress this in weight with good form, guarantee bigger chest. Definitely got some more isolation work in this chest day, as it is just 2 muscle groups, so a bit higher volume on chest, but making sure I keep in my fundamentals and getting stronger at a compound movement.
Are you using this? Huh? Are you using this?
Yeah.
Next exercise, chest machine press. As it is a solo dolo workout today, sometimes training your own can be really good because when you work out with a training partner, you basically take too long in between your sets, right? You have too long of a rest time. So the advantage of training your own is you don't have someone else to wait for. You keep the muscle warm and you keep just pumping it with blood, obviously lifting the heavy as possible, but it makes sure you're not resting too long, right? But the downside of it is if you have a training partner, they can help you with the force reps and really help with intensity, taking your muscle beyond failure. So I'm going to utilize my rest pauses and drop sets and intensify techniques to make sure that I'm not lacking intensity. So in the second set, I'm going to do a rest pause, and third set, double drop. Now that I've got already the chest warm, I don't have to do as many warm-up sets. Probably do like 1 or 2 warm-ups before I go to my main set. Posture's a key when you haven't got a training partner. Oh, it's no clips. So for the last exercise on chest, we're doing this fly variation, and honestly I only started this a couple weeks ago, so my form is probably not as well practiced as some of the other movements, but super important on this, you're keeping your chest up, shoulders back, and you're not rounding your shoulders when you're doing the movement. You're keeping the chest up, shoulders back, and you're really like feeling the squeeze like around in here, and then like obviously you'll feel the squeeze in the middle. But yeah, trying to keep the form tight, but obviously go as heavy as possible. So something I want to share, which I actually haven't been open about really during this bulking phase, is all my weight. So my weight is right now 180 pounds in the morning. I'm happy to say that because in my head actually, for some arbitrary reason, that 180 is like the golden number. If I'm lean and 180, then it's cool. But when I went underneath 180 on my cut, I just stopped feeling like sharing that. It just felt like almost too small, to be honest. Like I just don't like being under 80 kgs mentally, which is 176 pounds. But anyways, yeah, I'm up now a good amount of weight since the end of my cut. I'm feeling strong, and one thing that's really cool is you get to a certain point when you're bulking where you're not just food focused. So when I was dieting, my first proper diet, I'd literally get to a point where I was literally only thinking about food because I was just hungry the whole time. But now it's just nice that I'm in a point where I'm not worrying about food the whole time because my food's high enough. So it kind of feels good to be normal again, you know?
Oh my god!
Alright, one more set after this.
So what's your targeting weight?
That's actually an interesting question. Last year, I'm a very goal-oriented person, so when I have a goal, I really want to achieve it. Last year, I said I wanted to be 200 pounds. I really chased that, and I did make it up to 200 pounds, but I felt like actually after like 190, I put on way too much fat in comparison to the muscle that I would have wanted. So I find that when you're chasing a number on the bulk, you know, ultimately I'm chasing the look. You know, I want to have as much muscle and just have an appearance. I don't really care about the weight on the scale. It doesn't actually matter to an extent. So this time I'm just going to go week by week, change my diet accordingly, and then overall, whatever weight I end up, that's what I end up at. I'm not going to force it and then end up just chasing the weight and then not chasing what I actually want, because that's not what I want. I don't care about how heavy I am, I care about the look.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah, too far out.
Alright, just done. Feel lightheaded. Oh. I know.
Crazy.
Okay, so did a compound movement for triceps, and I'm going to do 2 isolation movements. It's kind of been a staple in my training since I started, really. Either a dip or a close grip bench press, and then isolation movements. Alright, last exercise. Honestly, this is a movement that I haven't really done too much in the past. Trying to get my form better and get better every week. Last set as a 19-year-old. That's a wrap. Okay, so that's the chest and tricep session done. And as it is my last workout as a teenager, I thought I'd share something that I've learned over my teenage years. If I was to think of one of the biggest things, is to do with belief, and just belief in yourself. I think one of the hardest things when doing anything, not just bodybuilding, but anything, is just getting started, getting the ball rolling. Because when you've got the ball rolling, then you go from strength to strength, but only you can see what you really want. No one can tell you certain things about yourself which you can see. And just because other people around you aren't doing it, you can't wait for other people to do what you want to do in order for you to do it, because the time might never come. And also you can't rely on other people to congratulate you and cheer you on while you're going after what you want. People usually actually only congratulate you after you've completed what you wanted to do. So if you're waiting for that, time's never gonna come. That's one thing I've learned over my teenage years. I'm getting my ball rolling in this bodybuilding game, but this is still the beginning, this is nothing. If I was to go to a younger self and say one thing, it would just be listen to that belief in yourself and just go after it. Don't worry about what anyone else is saying because it doesn't matter. So with that being said, episode 4 of the bulking series done. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.